Hello everybody. I'm gonna wait some time for people to file in here. See if this is working. It is. All right. All right, guys. Let's do some stuff. So I don't know how well this is gonna go. I'm just trying something new. Instead of trying to do like a show or whatever, I'm just gonna kind of stream and look at stuff and look at my chat and stuff while I stream. And for anybody that doesn't know, this is a game I'm working on called Thrusty Rocket to try to learn how to program a little better. Yeah, I'm an animator. Been animating in the games for a while. Oh, lots of thumbs up and stuff. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I've been animating games. A lot of people have already heard the spiel already, but yeah, I've been animating games for a while now. I'm just learning how to program. I'm just going to get into it right now. I am programming a score system for my game and now I'm going to add in multipliers. So that's what I was just about to get ready to do. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it and let me check my various channels just to see if everyone's doing all right. Ask questions. Cool. So my streams are working. I got my chat working better this time. So anybody in the past has known that Facebook still isn't, chat integration doesn't work, but right now I can my chat for YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, and LinkedIn are all working fairly well. So I'm going to be checking those. Sorry, Facebook. Facebook has had some issues with data, so I'm guessing they're just locking down and not letting people not letting things integrate with Facebook for chat, which is, whatever. I get it. Cool. So, yeah, I'm going to get going. Not get going, but get rolling. And, feel free to ask me anything, guys. All right. So I'm going to just kind of talk out loud. I talk out loud anyways, so it actually kind of works for a live format. So because I'm going to be talking to myself, but at least I won't sound as crazy with being live. So that works out for me. Oh wow, what happened here? Default references. Oh, only applied. Okay, gotcha. Anyways, open C# project. So open up Visual Studio. So because I have two monitors, I'm gonna try to remember to swing over my Visual Studio on top of Unity so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me look at it. Font size looks pretty good. You can see what I'm doing. Cool. Yeah, so this is my main rocket script. Today, the coolest thing that I think, it's all fairly new. I'm new to programming in general, but I ripped out a lot of stuff that was kind of bogging down my collision event. For my collision for my rocket was like overloaded with stuff. There's already a lot of stuff going on in this one script, which I need to kind of refactor a little bit. But I'm starting the refactor. So I have, where is it? Enemy logic. So my enemy logic used to be pretty empty. I kind of put since all my collision was with enemies, really, I put a lot of that stuff in enemy. And the reason I didn't do it before is that I didn't really know how to access variables very well from other objects, and now I know how to kind of do that a little better. So yeah, if you have any questions about what's going on, please do ask. I'll do my best to answer. And yeah, I'm just gonna try this out. Cool. So I have my fire controller app. So right now I have this tag when something hits. This is what I did recently. I can't help myself. This is what I did recently. I made it so the thrust on the rocket will actually kill enemies now. So it checks to see if there's a tag fire, which is the thrust, or anything that's fire, I will add that tag on. And if it is, or if the rocket is invincible, so if the rocket is currently invincible and it hits it, it will create the same thing as fire. It will just decide to add points. And points are essentially anything you do. In my game, it's when you go higher into the sky, you get points. And you just keep going up and up forever, keep getting points. And when you kill enemies, you get points, and when you pick up items. So in this case, if you run into what it does is it essentially this is for the enemy. In the Unity project, I can set how much points each enemy is worth. That's in the inspector in Unity. I set how many points, and then basically I just feed in that points I just feed that right into my add points function in my score controller. So yeah, this stuff might not make any sense to some people, but some people that actually kind of know their way around programming, they'll know it a little bit better. And then I have it set if it gets into here and it adds points, it will just exit out of the rest of the script, because the rest of the script has to do with taking damage. So I don't want, if the rocket ship has successfully killed the enemy, I want it to exit out, which is return right here. I want it to just exit out right away instead of trying to go through the whole health bit. Yeah, so I'm going to show that a little bit. And I need to get used to this new format of my live stream of me just kind of working and not really playing to an audience, but I am listening. I am watching the chat, so if you do have anything to say, please do. But otherwise, just enjoy, and we're all in this together. So I'm gonna test out my rocket. Oh god, that didn't work. I had a hitch right when I tried to do it. I gotta work on that. I have it so my assets are loading. I need to preload some of these assets here. There you go. Oh, I don't know if you just saw it, but I just killed that. There you go, with my thrust. I do have it set so that it only works if you're currently thrusting the rocket. It's hard to tell on that one. There you go, I got that one. Just kind of gotta spin it. I do want to make it so if you hit the side of the rocket a little bit, it still gives it to you. So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna edit this prefab, my rocket prefab. There's my collider that I have. I'm just gonna fudge it a little bit. No, that doesn't matter. I don't want that. I'm gonna fudge it a little bit, and so if you hit this corner of your thruster, which is what I've been doing a few times, I'm just gonna make it so it gives it to you, and it will kill the enemy. Just because I think it's kind of lame for the enemy to kill you if you hit the very edge of the thruster there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, you could say that maybe the thruster's really hot, so when the enemy hits it even from the side, it'll kill it. I don't think that's a stretch. It's totally fine. It's just a little bit of a... Sometimes you want things to narratively make sense. You don't want to just do something just for the heck of it, but what happened? Not set to... Wonder what that was about. For death. Rocket body, add component, rigid body, drag for... So, rocket body, add component, rigid body... I think I might already have a rigid body on it. Is that why? So rocket body parent body. No rigid body. Interesting. Well, I'll have to watch out for that. I don't know why that's happening. So rocket death. I know I do call. It might be multiple places calling the death of the rocket. Let's try this again. Source code is not on GitHub. I might start doing that. I've never actually put source code in Git. I mean, I'm just getting into programming, so, um, well, I lied. I programmed when I was in high school when I thought I was going to be a programmer, and then I went to college for animation instead, and I've been an animator ever since, and I've kind of found my way back to programming. So it's been a long time. GitHub did not exist when I started programming. Unity did not exist when I started programming. Unreal existed, but it cost like $100,000 when I was starting to program. So it wasn't something I used. It was only something you used if you worked at a company. Yeah, so I will get on that as soon as I feel comfortable with doing that. Yeah. Thanks, Nate. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, what was I doing? I'm so scatterbrained sometimes. Oh yeah, I found an error in an object. I'm not gonna track that down right now. I don't know why it's happening. Why it's looking for this component when it can't find it. It's added, or it's like trying to add it and it can't. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. Because the object is there and this used to work. So it has something to do with the way I'm calling the death event. Where's my death event? So rocket script death. So if rocket script health is less than or equal to 0, rocket script death. So, okay. Well, for now I'm gonna leave it because I have no fucking idea why this wouldn't work. Alrighty. So let's get to the multiplier. I'm just going to do that because that's fun. Like, why am I going to do... I'm not going to try to track down boring bugs right now. So multiplier. So this is my Rocket score controller. So this score controller, I have some global variables that I started. I've learned how to set some... So I have a, high score, multiplier. I haven't used high score yet. Not doing that yet. Level, multiplier. So score is obviously your score. Multiplier is how much... When you add points... How much are those points multiplied based on if you've killed something recently and then you kill another enemy before that time runs out, it will add to the multiplier and it'll just keep adding the multiplier until you haven't hit a bunch of enemies in a row or a certain amount in a row. And level is based on how far you've gone up into the sky. It will just keep ticking up the level. I do it actually by decimal. I do it afloat, so it's not just like a hard level like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, because it is basically set. I use it to set a multiple of things that require knowing exactly where you are in the level. So that's why I use the decimal on that. Let's see. Go back to my score controller. So right now, what do I have? I have a add points. I have a public function add points that I can set from I set from different anything that runs into the rocket essentially, and if the rocket killed it, then it will add points. So right now it just increments points times the multiplier, which I already set that up. I didn't even remember that I did that. So that makes that much easier because now all I have to do is hook up the multiplier and it'll automatically work. So let's do that now. Let's go back into enemy logic. So I don't know where I want to... I probably want to put the multiplier inside the rocket since that's where like most of that stuff's going on. And though I do... it's probably actually not. It is global. So this is my first time like programming live like this. So you're gonna find me stumbling through a lot, but because I'm not quite amazing at it yet. So I'm just for now, even though it might be not the best way, I'm just gonna do it this way, like right in the collision. So. But I need a function there. So let's see what I have to do. So there is a score. I do access the score controller already, so I'll put the multiplier in score controller since it's already there and it's controlling the score. It makes the most sense. So we're going to do a public because I'm going to access it from other places. add multiplier, and what's going on right now? Yeah, duh. My bad. I'm being a noob because I'm on live, but it's okay because everyone makes mistakes. Let's see. So I am making an add multiplier that I call, and in this I want to set my global vars multiplier. So I'm going to not set it. I'm going to increment it. So global vars multiplier equals, or no, plus equals 1. I guess, because I just do plus equals, that's automatically 1, right? No, whatever. I'll just say 1. It's telling me it's wrong, so. Oh, it's just plus plus is 1, right? Plus plus. I got this. I'm smart, right? There we go. Cool. Syntax for the win. It's funny, yeah, when I don't know this, like how to do something, I end up doing it like a stupid way forever until I realize it needs to be a different way. I think that's how like most things work for programming though. So when add multiplier gets called, it increments multiplier 1. And what I want to make another function that I call from somewhere else, public void. This will be for ending multiplier. I need a start and an end. Well, I think I need end is going to be obviously the end multiplier. End is going to be once it gets to the, if it gets to the end. So we're going to do invoke. I forgot how to do like a recall of an invoke over and over again. I know I did it here. I have a bunch of different things going on. Did I do it here? End turbo. I have it in end turbo, I think. So cancel invoke. All right, I got cancel invoke. That's what it's called. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do end multiplier, which will let me think about this for a little bit. Hey, what's up, Twan? How's it going, man? Hey, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad everybody is, people are liking it. It's not always fun watching this stuff, but if anybody has any questions for me or anything, please do ask. I don't see anything on my other channels. Anything on Facebook? No. Not now. Facebook didn't even say I went live, so I have no idea if that's working, but whatever, I don't care right now. Oh yeah, also, I do have, there's Discord for anybody. I got a Discord link here. Anybody wants to join the Discord, I'm always going to host that, because apartment hunting, ooh, that's gotta be fun. Let's see, end multiplier. So when I end, I just set my multiplier. So gotta be in the right tab here. Global vars. I'm gonna try to make this as fun as possible just by saying things weirdly. Global vars multiplier equals 1. Never set it to 0 because then my score won't work anymore because it requires multiplier to always be 1 at least. I made that mistake when I first set up my multiplier. I had it set to 0 and I was like wondering why my adding points wasn't working and I was going insane. So multiplier 1. So when it ends, it multiplies 1. So what we're going to do with this add multiplier, we are going to do an invoke of this end multiplier. So it invokes and waits 2 seconds. I'm going to start with 2. I think that might be, that might be pretty good. So I'm going to invoke it for 2 seconds. It waits 2 seconds. And then if the add multiplier gets added again, it will cancel the invoke. So we're going to do cancel. Oh, cool. Look at me coding in real time. Cancel invoke, excuse me. Cancel invoke and multiplier. And for some reason when you invoke you have to do quotes, and I don't know why, but it seems kind of janky. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's like a C# thing. You're making some moves, Swan? Or me? We're all making moves, I guess. Yeah, so like this is me. I'm an animator. I guess there's probably some new people that haven't on the stream that haven't heard of me or whatever before. I'm an animator. I've been an animator for a while, and I've been slowly moving towards tech art in general. I mean, my whole career I've been like integrating my own stuff basically, and getting into state machines now recently, and like scripting and all that. And I'm just getting farther into scripting, and people just keep asking me more of the technical stuff. Like people keep asking me to do rigging, or keep asking me to do like integration or even programming a lot of times, and I always have to tell them, no, I don't really program, blah blah blah. But so I wanted to fix that and kind of go full force back. Instead of I wanted to be a programmer once upon a time, instead of keeping running away from that, to kind of lean into it again and go. It's kind of time to go back to it, because that's when you want to be at a certain level. I'm an animator, and I feel like I'm good at it, but I see people that at like Pixar or whatever, like somewhere, like even some game companies, and I'm just like, man, to get to the level some of those people are at, I would have to do it all the time. Like it would be all that I do, and I have a family, and I've just been thinking about like what do I really want to spend my time doing, and like what is important to me, and I think at this point, like I like programming. I also like being an animator is tough with a family. It's not stable. It's just not a stable job. There's little jobs out there, and I just that's also driving me crazy. I just want to be happy and have things be stable. Being stable is a part of that. So being a programmer is much more stable than being an animator by an order of magnitude of 20 billion. So that's kind of why I'm deciding to move in this direction, because of stability, and it's something that I do like doing. It's just I had this I don't know, fear. I guess it's fear of it, like just not thinking that I'm not good enough. So I just never went down that route. So I feel like I kind of have to get over that part of it, because I know I'm not. I think I found where I am, because I'm not. When I first started programming, I thought like I didn't know tech art was a thing. Like a tech artist is not a pure programmer. Like I'm never going to be a pure programmer that just only programs, because someone's mind has to be a certain way to do that, and I'm not like that completely logical person, but I'm also not just only artistic. I'm kind of like in the middle, so I'm just kind of put myself right in that tech art position, which is it's cool that exists as a job. Anyways, I'm gonna keep working. I can't help myself but to go on tangents like that. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is, if add multiplier gets called, it will cancel the invoke of end multiplier. So that's what that does. It will say like, okay, if end multiplier has started, I'm going to cancel it and then start it up again immediately. If anybody knows a more efficient way of doing, if you can cancel and restart at the same time, maybe there's restart. Let me just type in invoke and see what comes up. Invoke, cancel invoke, invoke repeating. That sounds dangerous. Can you like repeat it for a certain amount of times? Whatever. Cancel invoke, and then I'm going to invoke again. Which an invoke, for anybody that doesn't know, is just basically a timer. That's really all it is. Like from my game maker days, I knew it as a timer. Invoke, why is that wrong? Oh, because I didn't put a time. So invoke 2 for 2F. Yeah. So I don't know if I should make it 2F every time, if it should just get like less and less each time. For now, I'm just going to do 2 seconds every single time you add a multiplier. I think that's worth it. I think that whole thing should work there. Now I just need to find somewhere to add it. Like I said, I think the rocket is the best place because, excuse me, because the rocket's going to be hitting all kinds of different types of objects. I don't want to add the multiplier add in every single object that hits it, do I? I mean, I already do points add in every object, so I guess I'll just do it that way. Let's just try to make it as easy as possible. So when I points added, then I will invoke. So I call the points add, or maybe I just call it maybe inside points add. Let's try that. 1 second. We might be able to like cull this down a little bit. So we have add multiplier here, but every time I add points, I'm basically going to add a multiplier, unless I kind of discriminate. So maybe we don't even need an add multiplier. Maybe just when you add points, it adds multiplier too. Let's just do that. I think that's smarter. I might find out that it's not going to work, but so far it seems like it could work. But first I have to, before, so times multiplier. So what? I guess I'm trying to think. I'll have to increment the multiplier here first because it's going to call it, but it's only going to call it, yeah, as the first. No, that makes sense. No, let's keep add multiplier. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. So what's going to happen is it adds points, and then it calls the add multiplier. It calls the add multiplier immediately. Because I don't want it to do it before it adds points. Otherwise, you'll never get the regular points you were supposed to get. All right, cool. So add multiplier. If I can spell add multiplier, that'd be great. When you call a function, you always have to have the parentheses, no matter what. All right. A coroutine? Yeah, I've gotten a little bit into coroutines, and that's probably sounds like how I'm supposed to do it. But I thought invoke counted kind of like. Oh, I guess a coroutine is supposed to be like running at the same time. Yeah, I'll have to look more into. I've only gotten very little into coroutines, so that's probably what I'd probably the way I'm supposed to do it. Maybe when I do a refactor, I'll do it that way. Right now I've been doing the invokes and seeing if those work. Yeah, so I think this is how I want to do it now that I thought about it. So it adds my points times my multiplier when adds points called, then it calls the add multiplier after, because otherwise you'll never have a multiply 1. So as soon as add multiplier is called, it increments multiplier, and it will cancel invoke even if there isn't one going for end multiplier, and then it will invoke for 2 seconds. And then let's see, if I add points again, there should already be, so multiplier will be at 2, it will multiply by 2, and then we'll change it to 3. Yeah, that works. That works big time. All right, cool. Let's see if that works. It's all magic. So this should actually just work. And right now my bomb object is busted, so I have to remember not to run into it. The game does some crazy stuff. See, it says enemy logic is invincible is not assigned, but it is used. I think it's because I did it a certain way that it doesn't like it. It always gives you that warning. I don't know if my sound. I don't think I'm streaming my sound here. I did that for your sake, so you wouldn't get. Let's see. Oops, sorry. Oh, I just brought them. So 200. Hold on, 79,000. Yep, something happened. Oh. I don't have it printing my multipliers, so I'm just gonna have to like do it based off of what it looks like right now. Oops. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm just getting hit all over the place. I just want to kill something. Oh god. My score just went up 100,000 immediately, so something happened. What happened here? So add multiplier. So place it once. How many times this just gets played once though? So add multiplier. What's going on? Gotta love how that. Thanks. Yeah, I have no idea what is just happening right now. And if I get stuck enough, I'll just like go on to something else. But just happened. Debugging, live debugging. I was hoping I wouldn't get into this, but I guess I have to. So I don't know why my score goes up by like a whole ton. I guess I'm gonna print multiplier. I'm gonna print what the multiplier is after this. Print multiplier equals plus multiplier. Or no, whoops, global vars. Global vars. There's probably like a typo somewhere. It's always a stupid typo somewhere. Hey, thanks Monica for about the name. Thrusty Rocket. So let's see what happens, man. So 200. Oh, I know. It might be my math here. Plus, no, it's plus. Because it's supposed to be points. Points is just the points that got added in. So score points. Incremented by points times multiplier. That should be it, man. So I do have a print of the points that go into here, but I'm going to take this print and put it into my score. So I have all my printing in one place. And I don't get too confused as to where I'm printing stuff from. So we're going to print, before the points go in, we're going to print them. Print, points added, point value. Points value, oh. Sorry, it's just points here, points. And then I will say, I'll just print the multiplier again before and after the change. So it just goes twice just to see if it's actually going. I'm getting used to like adding stuff in to help myself find bugs. See what we got going. 50,000. That was 50,000 there. So let's see what happened. Pause. Multiplier just went crazy on my ass. Okay. What happened? Multiplier 500. Alright, so it says points added equals 0. What? What in God's name is going on? Multiplier going crazy. Alright. So points never makes it. Oh. This was working, so so what I did here is I said whatever for rocket script. So the reason it's points value gets added here, is points value called somewhere else? Points value, where's points value? Oh, is that, yeah, it's right here. Points value. My enemy. So score controller. So this comes in as points. print points added, points, should work. Multiplier, where's multiplier, add multiplier gets called. So should add 1 to it, right? Plus plus. Alright, see you, man. Twan. Just make sure I did this right. Cancel. Is cancel invoke just not working? That's what it seems like. Why is add multiplier just getting called a billion times? That's some weird crap. Some weird crap. So maybe this is getting called a ton of times. So if it destroys itself though. Where's enemy? My enemy. Enemy logic. I'll get this. I'll get it. So if it immediately destroys itself, and it's, you know, whatever, it sets an effect off, and then after that it calls everything else. So it shouldn't exist anymore. It shouldn't be colliding with it over and over again. I know that's not happening. Somewhere along the line, this is just like losing. Something is getting lost here. Score controller, add points, value. It's definitely calling the script. So, oh, maybe because I didn't. Hold on. I think I know what's going on. I know I'm doing something noobish. No, it knows it's a float. Points value. Points value. My points value gets set, right? Where's my enemies at? Enemies. Let's make sure I set my points value. Yeah, they didn't get reset. They're all set there. Multiplier. It's just. So now I'm gonna print. I need to do another print. Obviously, it's just not working how it's supposed to. The invoke is just doing some weird crap. Maybe it's because I'm doing this stuff wrong. It's possible. Score controller. Multiplier. Print. Multiplier. Oh, maybe I could have. No. I could have typed something in wrong. That's possible. Multiply. That word multiplier is always messing with my head. So invoke and multiply. So why is it getting invoked so much? It's not in update. Did I put it in update? No, I didn't put it in update. Add multiplier. So add multiplier is just getting called like crazy for some reason. And I don't know why. Multiplier, score points, multiplier. Oh, maybe I have something in Rocket here. Yeah, I mean, coding is nice to know. It's not a requirement. It just depends on what your passion is in general. I really don't know why this is not working. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know if it's a Unity bug or if I'm doing something stupid. because invoke should just wait a certain amount of time and then play, and it's just doing it a ton of times immediately. Oh, wow, it's just happening as soon as I start. Okay, I think I know what's going on. I typed something in wrong. On my score, I know what I... So I used add points for when my rocket is going up into the air. So it's calling that multiplier every single frame. Alright, I found it. There's no sound. There should be sound for me. Hopefully there's sound for me. There shouldn't be any sound on the game itself because I was going to be testing a lot, and I didn't know if anybody else would be like listening to music or doing something else on their own at the same time. So I didn't want it to get annoying by listening to the game over and over again, because nothing really has changed with the sound last time I did it. Where did I do this at? Oh yeah, in the camera. The camera sets the score, the height, because I'm already, like, the camera already has logic that is keeping track of how high the rocket has gone, so I just kind of put that in there already just to kind of keep it together. So go get components, score controller, add points. So let's not do this. We gotta do this a different way. Add points. So we need to add... Where's my score controller? We have score distance. I need to hook up my score distance. I don't think I hooked up score distance yet. So that's what I got to do, is set score distance instead of adding points. That would make more sense. So controller, get component, rocket, score controller, score so what I need to do is I need to set it. So score distance equals... Oh, I'm already setting it right here. What? I'm already setting it. Why am I doing this twice? Okay, I don't know why I have that in there twice. Okay, so maybe it should just work if I take out that line where I was adding points. I don't know why I did that. Let's see if it wasn't working without that, or if it... Maybe I did that. I've done that before I added multiplier. It's possible. Let's see if it breaks. It's broken. Okay, so I'll have to figure out why that's happening. Actually, it might work as soon as I hit something, though. So let's do this. Let's look at my score controller. When is score distance added in? Only at add points is it added in. Okay. So that add points kind of updates the score. So I need to have another function possibly called update points instead of add points. Yeah, let's do that. Let's break it out. So let's do... No, we don't need to make it public because I'm just going to call it within here, I think. Void, right? Yeah, we'll make it public just in case. But yeah, I think I do need to make it public. Void update points. And then we don't really need call in there. We don't need anything specific to go in there. So update points, and then on update points is when I will do this part. Oh no, so we get score points. Let's see, score points, yeah. Because my score points, so I have 2 points going on. I have, did you make the assets? Yeah, I made, well, the shitty assets I have. Yes, I made the shitty assets. Yeah, I made the effects and stuff and the cubes. Yes, I plan on making all the stuff for this, keeping it very simple. So score points. So when I update the points, all it's gonna do is just set the score to add score points plus score distance. I think that's what I want to do. Why is that only an up? Yeah, because I don't want to do that every frame, because you'd only need to do it when it updates. And then instead of that, I'm going to call update points here. Whoops, update points. Add multiplier after, right? Add multiplier after the update points. Yes, that makes sense. Let's go to back to my camera controller, and I'm going to call, from here I will call my update the distance. So score dist, so I already did it here, but then I need to call the actual function. So rocket get component. I mean, I should really, if I'm doing this more than once, I should make it into a variable, but for now I'm going to leave it. Oh, it's on fixed update. I don't want to do that on fixed update though. I don't need to do it that fast. I think just on update I can do that. So you gotta watch out for fixed update. Fixed update happens multiple times per frame, unless you change it to something else, I think. But update only happens once per frame. So let's just do that once per frame. Say, okay, so rocket, get component, rocket, score controller, score distance, equals highest position plus offset, rocket, get component. So I don't want to be calling this like this every single, so I'm going to make this into a variable, just because I don't like doing that like I'm getting component. I don't like the way that looks in code, really. So I already have my rocket here, but I want to do another like rocket. Well, it's supposed to be score controller, but whatever. So score controller equals rocket equals score controller. So it's really, I'm accessing the score controller from the rocket, which is probably not what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm doing it anyways. So it should be called score controller. So it's a type score controller. That's my own type that I made. Score controller. It doesn't need to be. It can be private. Score controller. Score controller. So the difference is score controller type starts with a capital. Score controller variable starts with a smaller case. I like that. I don't know if not everyone likes doing that. I spelled that wrong. Oops. No. Oh, what's going on here? Why does it say it's wrong? Oh, it's right now. Okay, good. Sorry. So highest position, score controller equals score controller. That's why it said it was wrong, because I didn't have a semicolon. So score controller, I'm getting rocket score controller, putting it in a variable so I don't have to have this stupid mess every single time I set the score distance. So it's just called score controller. So we're leaving score distance on there. So it's just called score controller dot score distance equals highest position offset. So now I can say score controller dot update points. Look at me. So I'm updating the points in the score controller from my camera controller here after it sets the highest position on update. But I want to say if, so excuse me, if, let's see, score, I don't want this to happen no matter what. So if nothing's happening on the screen, I want to say score controller dot score distance is equal to, or not is equal, is not equal to highest position. Oops. I don't know how to spell highest. Highest position plus cam offset. So it's saying, hey, if my score changed, change it here. But if it's not changed, don't change it because you're wasting resources doing that. That's essentially what that is. All right, let's go into the game. Let's see if what I did worked, because it might not. Where's my game at? There it goes. Click in. No errors. Hey everybody, how you doing? Everybody on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, all over the place. Periscope, Twitch. It's great, you can stream everywhere. I am looking at the chats. I am able to look at all the chats but Facebook's. Facebook, I need to do something extra that I don't know how to exactly get it to work. So you're invited. Not now. Facebook just invited me to the new Facebook. Ooh, should I do it? Try it. Sure. It's probably going to break everything. Next. Oh god, it's wanting me to go through a whole process. Alright, I'm not doing this right now. I just started it though. Cool, I got new Facebook now, live. Let's keep going. Let's test this. So my multiplier should definitely not be broken anymore. Something just broke. Well, we're going to check that. Null reference. Null reference, scored a high position. So it's a null reference here. Why is it a null reference? Let's check it. So rocket, get component, score controller. Why is it a null reference? Score distance. Because it says it can find it. So if it can find it, why is it a null reference? Rocket. Let's look back at our rocket. Let's see if it's not finding it somewhere. My rocket script is a disaster. I need to really clean it up. Scene controller, score controller. It should find it. Oh, get component, score controller. So, score controller component. All right. I'm getting closer. I can feel it. Camera control. All right. I can hear myself and I don't like it. Bye, Facebook. All right. Where was I just currency on my controller? Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. Okay, get my score controller. So the score controller is there. Alright, we'll try it one more time. If that doesn't work, then we're just going to do it a different way. Just to keep going. So just can't find it right away. It's just saying, no, I can't find that score controller. What's going on? It could be because I have... Alright, we're not going to do it this way. Let's screw this. We're not going to do it in a variable. So obviously it doesn't like it. There's something wrong because I already have something called score controller somewhere that's public, so it's probably not... It's probably getting confused. We'll do it this way. Also, so... Well, it's already high. Oh, so highest position is already plus cam offset. So I don't even know why I'm adding cam offset again. That's also wrong. I'm also doing other stuff wrong. So... Okay, let's do this. So vector 3 equals plus cam offset. I'm already plus camming offset, so I don't need to do that. That's wrong. Wrong! Okay. So highest position. So score controller, I can't find it anymore. Let's do rocket. Dot get component. Actually, I don't want to get component, right? Sorry, I'll get it. I'll get it. Get component rocket. Because there's a component on it called rocket. And this would be a score controller here. So I'm going to access score controller this way, just by finding it, even though it's a little bit, yeah, not as good, but whatever. All right, rocket, score controller, update points. All right, so let's see if it accesses it correctly this time now. Oh, my game's still playing, so it's probably not, but let's see if it works. Okay. So I don't get the error anymore, but it's not updating correctly. It's not at all updating. Let's try to see if I can kill something and have it update. Okay, updated when I killed that guy, and it added the height in too. So my update function is not getting called correctly, but it is adding points. Let's see if I can do a multiplier. Ooh, 3,000. That must have worked. 4,000. Oh my god. Okay, so something definitely screwy is going on. My multiplier's not resetting. Okay, my multiplier needs to reset. Alright, so I found a few things that went wrong there. My multiplier's not resetting. But my height is getting factored in, but it's not updating when I need it to. So my update points function is not really working how it's supposed to. So let's go to score controller, update points, plus score points, plus score distance. So my add multiplier gets called. Add multiplier, cancel, invoke, end multiplier to F. End multiplier, set multiplier 1. Okay. Somewhere along the lines, it just doesn't happen. So, but I cancel it and then I invoke it right away. So I don't know if what's happening is it's just getting canceled and then not starting. So if I cancel it, why does it never get to it? That's the question. Why does it never get there? And why isn't my update working? Update points should work. So it's just setting the score to score points plus score distance. Okay, so maybe my score distance isn't getting updated. That could be happening. So let's look at this. Yeah, I think it is. It's not getting updated because I have this if statement in here. The first time it doesn't work, which means it won't work. So what we need to do, score distance. We need to have score distance set before this update, which I can't always guarantee. So, oh, I took out my score distance setting, didn't I? Okay. We'll figure this out. So on update, we'll just take out this check for now, just to make it work. And then we'll see where to go from there. So on every frame, it will say score distance is equal to highest position. Then it will update. Call update points. Save. See if that works. Let's look at my chats. Everybody's good. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. You guys can share what you're doing tonight if you want. I'll look at it and see. There's always something to talk about. Give me something to talk about. So, oh, that didn't work, huh? Let's see if I can kill something and get some points out of it. $308. Okay, so that didn't 700. Ooh, 2,000. 7, 8. So it does not. Let's do rocket. Cancel invoke and super. Invoke and super. So it works in. So if you cancel an invoke and then invoke right away, does it not work? Does that not work? That is my question, because it does not seem like it's working to me. Rocket, which might be a. So add multiplier, cancel invoke. Because it's public. I don't call end multiplier from anywhere, right? So I don't need to even make that public. I don't know why that's public. 2F. Equals 1. So update points is not getting called correctly or working correctly. Score distance. For some reason, even though I'm setting the score distance and I'm telling it to update points, it doesn't like how I'm doing it. It just does not like it. It won't let me do it. Man, I wish it would work. It makes for so much better stream, huh? So update points is just not getting called. Print. Update points. Save. So update points is working there. It is working. Oh, I'm off screen a little bit, huh? I don't know. There we go. It's getting called every frame. So that is getting called. Okay. Update points is working. So I thought that there must be something to do with the way my score is getting rendered. Alright, let's go to my UI controller. On update, global var score is not equal to highest position. Ooh, that's not how I'm supposed to be doing it anymore, actually, but we'll, so it should be if my global var score is not equal to, let's do this a different way. I have my score controller here. It should be like score distance, score points. Okay. Score distance, score. So I'm setting the score. And all right, it is getting called. It's definitely getting called. Score distance and points apparently is not changing. Doesn't look like. So let's print some more stuff. Print. Score distance equals plus score distance. Let's see if score distance is getting updated. Save. So check my HUD. Yeah, I'm checking the HUD right now. Or I don't really have a HUD. I mean, yeah, I was looking in the HUD just now. Okay, so we're going to do this. Score distance is getting updated. It's just not drawing. Cool. I'm getting closer. Score distance is working. It was ticking up as I'd expect. Great. So I'm setting score here, my update points. So, I mean, that's setting the global score. Yet, score is not getting set. So why does this... So if score is not equal to highest position, you need to set it. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, I'm just going to have this update every frame. We'll worry about it, optimizing it later. Let's try to make this work. Save. So something's wrong with my controller here. The way it's drawing is not working right. We're getting closer. Following the trail. Ooh, it looks like it worked already. Yeah, it's drawing correctly now. For some reason, that if statement I have was just not working, and we will figure that out. So let's see if my... Ow. Need to figure out my Ow. Okay. Multiplier is still being stupid, I'm guessing. Try again. Multiplier 5. Ah. Ow. Let me give myself some health. I made myself a cheat. I gave myself health. I think I still have that cheat in there. Not sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, I definitely still have it. I just hit a bunch of guys. Alright. So, 4,000. No. See if the bomb still works. Bomb still works. Oh god, my guy's going crazy. 5,000. Alright, let's turn this off. Cool. So let's take out some of these. So my multiplier just won't stop. It is not working. The invoke is not working officially. It is just totally borked. We will see why that is happening. Why it's not finding it. Why it's not erroring. I have no idea. So cancel invoke. Let's look up Unity. See, like... This is a lot of what I do when, you know, even professional game developers, they just go on forums and they look stuff up. Unity cancel invoke not working. Cancel invoke. So oh, I think I have to, there's like another thing. Is there a true? I believe there's like a true I have to put, right? Cancel invoke. I think there's like a bool, or no? I'm not sure. No, it's not. Damn it. I thought that was it. I think there's like another, let's see, enemy rocket. Where's my rocket? Because the only other place I used it, which it seemed like it worked, but maybe it's not working there too, now I'm thinking, is my thrust. I have it so that if you get a boost, it will... No, it's not part of it. Okay. Like, can you put like when to cancel it? Like, how do I look up one? No. It says like +1 overload here in this little tooltip. I find this tooltip very helpful, but I don't know how to show that +1, like what it's supposed, that other thing I can do. So let's see if somebody goes in to find out. Let's read and see if we can find out why our cancel invoke doesn't. Oh, this is keep repeating. Never mind. So calling cancel invoke. Overflow, blah, blah, blah. See if anybody uses it in like a so callback. So there's different things you can do. Callback, coroutine, which was mentioned, which is probably my next step is to get into coroutines. Invoke function. So actually a coroutine is something that runs at the same time is something else, but I just want a timer to wait and then call something. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's just go into the Unity docs. Cancel invoke. Cancel invoke. Let's see how to use it here. Let's see how they use it. Just cancel invoke. Oh. Interesting. It just cancels the invoke in general there. So, invoke repeating, create projectile, blah, 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 blah. Alright, where's my... Oh, interesting. So it's just like, oh, if you just cancel invoke with nothing in there, it cancels all invoke. But I hope that's just for that object. It wouldn't be like for everything. That would be stupid, right? So let's just do this. Because it's the only invoke I have going, so why not just fucking cancel everything and make sure it works? For some reason it can't find it, so maybe it'll find it now. Maybe it's just like, it's just getting messed up because it's whatever. I don't know, it's Unity, that's why. Let's try it again. Okay, I got that one. It's multiplier 3. Let's wait a little bit. Multiplier 4. No, it's not canceling. Or it is canceling. Hold on, wait a minute. Maybe I'm just being stupid about this. Oh yeah, but it calls it again right after. It's canceling and it's not calling. Maybe that's my... It's canceling and it's not calling it. That's my problem. End multiplier is not working. Did I spell something wrong? And... Ah! I'm off by one letter. I forgot one I in end multiplier for invoking it again. Oh my goodness. I hate strings. Alright. If this wasn't a string, it would have told me, like, hey dummy, this isn't a method, like, you should check this. But because it's a string, it's stupid and it doesn't tell me that. And I'm stupid, so I need something that tells me it. Alright, cool, I found it. I'm going to check those much more carefully. For now on, I'm never typing that in again. I'm going to copy and paste. I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. There we go. Multiplier 2. Let's see. Oh, whoops. See, it should go back to 2 next time I do something. Hold on. Alright, I want to give myself some health so I don't run out of health. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get to see it because I have too many other print statements going on, but we can stop and see what it says. Alright. See if we can scroll through and find something. Multiplier 2. Multiplier 1. If I just find it saying multiplier 2 again. Alright, so hold on. Oh my god. Oh, I see. I have mine collapsed. So I have this collapsed right now, so it's going to kind of collapse everything that happened. That's why there wasn't more than one. I'm going to uncollapse that so I can see the real time what happened. So it's saying update points, update points, update points. But it looks like, I mean, those, I only found multiplier 2 and 1 in collapse, so it looks like that worked. Yep, multiplier 2 happened 5 times, nothing more than 2. So that worked. So as soon as so what happened was I got my points, and it added multiplier, it set it to 2, and I never got to 3 because I never hit something in a chain enough, like in a row. So my whole issue was that I forgot to type 1i in multiplier. Yeah, that's what I spent the last 10-15 minutes doing. I have a feeling this is going to happen a lot. So you know, it's my first time live streaming programming before. My first time I've talked about programming a little bit. I've written a little bit, but nothing that's quite like this, like actually writing something I've never done before at all. So, bear with me as I get into this a little bit more. I hope people can learn from it, or just hang out, like whatever. You don't even have to learn. You can just shut your brain off if you want. I don't care. All right, so multiplier. Let's see if I can get more than 2 in a row. I have to go into a pack of enemies and actually no. Let's get an item. I need to get a super. Let me get myself some health so I don't die. Just keep going through. I already have health. I don't need more health. If I get a superpower, I'm gonna get multiplier. So I'm gonna get myself a superpower. No, that's not a superpower. The rainbow. I'm looking for the rainbow one. I need the rainbow. Come on, rainbow. No, I want a rainbow. Rainbow, here we come. It's getting crazier and crazier, but I have infinite health, so it doesn't matter. Oh, there it is. Get it. All right, we're gonna test out our multipliers now. Boom, boom, and my next step is to make the UI so that it will show like cool stuff's happening. You're getting multipliers. Yeah, you're having fun. All right, let's see what just happened there. Let's turn this off. Let's see multipliers. I'm going to take out the updating score every frame print because that's getting really crazy. So multiplier 13. I got up to 13. No, 14. Cool. I just got up to multiplier 14 with all that, and that looks like it's working out. 12. Yep. Cool. I got it working. Now I just need to display the points that are actually happening with that because you don't feel it because it's not. This is again like visual display to the player, like good stuff's happening. Fire off those things in your brain that says do this more, this is fun. Numbers are going up, you're having fun. Of course, it'll be better when there's like an actual like high score chart and all that cool stuff. Ouch. And I know like I actually went back and forth whether I should have projectiles or just have like just the rocket, and I feel like I just want the rocket. I don't want projectiles. I just want the rocket. Maybe you'll get like an item at some point that maybe like something comes on screen that helps you out that's shooting. Maybe, I don't know. I know there's gonna be enemies that shoot stuff at you, but I don't think I'm gonna have it so you can shoot stuff at the enemies. And this whole like the thrust killing enemies thing is not supposed to be something you're really supposed to like. Maybe if somebody's really insane and they're like so good where they can just like swipe the rocket and like use the thrust to kill a bunch of enemies, sure, that's awesome, but it's not supposed to be something you're supposed to use a lot. And it's really supposed to be for when enemies come from the bottom. So as it gets harder, I made it so that now there's levels and the enemies get harder and harder. I haven't gotten to that next level here yet, so it actually didn't show you it yet, but once I kind of balance that out, I will. But yeah, once enemies start coming from the bottom, they're going to hit your thrust more, so that's when that it's really for, is like when enemies start coming from the bottom, you can try to block them and get points that way. But it's projectiles are cool. So yeah, it might be a power-up that you get, like a like maybe like something starts shooting from your rocket. I don't know. But I'll have to figure it out. Right now, I want people to focus on grabbing stuff, like picking up. There's going to be stars that you can pick up, which is essentially currency. You pick up stars; they add to your points too. Picking up I started at Crossy Road, and I'm realizing I'm getting further and further into Temple Run as I go on. Because like I'm just now that I have score, I wanted to start with Crossy Road because, excuse me, it was just based on distance, like how many hops you got, and that's it. That's your score, is how many hops you got, and I liked that. But as I got into this, I wanted to it just felt like I needed something more. I need multipliers and scores and all that stuff. So, and Temple Run is more based on like real-time dexterity, which is kind of what Thrusty Rocket is. Real-time dexterity. It's not in Crossy Road you can go at your own pace. You can kind of wait and just go like when you're ready, and it's not like fast-paced. So this is like fast-paced, real-time. Let's see how far I can get without cheating right now. I'm not very balanced yet, but we'll see. My enemies in the next level are like way too fast and crazy right now, so I'm just gonna die as soon as I get to the next level anyways. But let's see how far I can get. Whoa. Boost! Ah, boost is never that great. Ah! Why did I get boost? Ah! No. At least I made the enemies not as powerful now, so you have a little bit more health, full health. Health always gives you full health, so I did that at least for the player. Yay, more health for the heck of it. Oops, I got hit. My enemies are... Oh, no boost, no boost. It's funny, boost has become like this very negative thing to get. Like, I just don't... I always die when I get it. Maybe like somebody that has really good... Just like crazy good skills at... Oh god, my bomb right now is just totally hitching my game because it's like running into a bunch of objects that it can't find. Oh, I just blew myself up. Okay, so something happened where I blew myself up. Oh, game development. My bomb was not supposed to interact with my own rocket, but apparently it does now, and it blew me up. So I don't know when that happened or where that happened. Oh god, my game is frozen. I am in Unity hell right now. I hear a low rumbling sound on my headphones. This can't be good. No, I want... Well, most of the work I did was in scripting anyway, so let's close Unity. I'm probably not going to really lose anything because I was just scripting. Alright, cool. Oh, maybe that's a good time to kind of like wrap things, open it up to QA. Not wrap things up, but open up to QA if anyone wants to ask anything. Yeah, that was fun. My first time like live coding, and I figured stuff out. And my whole problem was that I spelled something wrong, which is fun. I mean, it wasn't my whole problem. So there's a multitude of problems that were happening there. First, I wasn't calling my update correctly, and then it was just like a whole bunch of different problems. So the last problem was that I just wasn't spelling stuff right. So I don't know. Let's see. Boost doesn't affect the speed of the screen is moving. So the screen moving is not fixed. The screen moving it's actually blended. So when you boost, it looks like the rocket goes further up on screen because there's like I have a camera speed set so that it is like blending to where it's supposed to be over a certain amount of time. So when you're going faster, it's just the camera's just lagging further behind. But actually the camera stops. When you stop, the camera does stop. It just, it kind of slowly stops. It's not like a quick stop. I kind of did want to make it so that the camera is always kind of moving up at a certain speed, but if you're moving up faster, then it's going at your speed. That's kind of what I want to do. The reason why it's hard to tell how the camera is moving is because there's no background objects at all. So I'm going to fix that soon. I think I'm going to get into that soon now that I got multipliers working. I'm going to work on surfacing the multipliers and points, and once I get that done, I'm going to work on the background. Because I just wanted to get my full game working and then kind of work on that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the reason why it looks like the screen is moving constantly is because that there's no background to judge how you're moving. So once I get that going, it's going to be a lot easier to see how that's working. But yeah, maybe I should make the camera... That is a good point. I should make the camera move maybe just a little bit faster so it's not lagging so far behind. Or maybe when you're boosting, the camera moves up higher to show you more of the screen so that you can see further ahead since you're moving faster. Maybe that's part of boost, is that you get to peek ahead a little bit further. I could see that happening. That could be cool. I could do that. Because I think I could multiply the camera speed if you're boosting. It just multiplies the camera speed to go a little bit faster while you're boosting, just to follow the rocket better. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm very... because I'm an animator, that the way things move are very important to me. So a camera is like the most important. I hate it when cameras are linear, when they stop me instantly, when they jolt for no reason. If they just perfectly follow something like the object, I can't stand it. I don't like... I'm okay with old school games doing that, but like games now, you should have a smooth camera. Like, I don't care what game you are, you need to have a smooth camera. It shouldn't perfectly follow exactly to the pixel your character. There should be some give on that. Always some ease in, ease out. Always there's always some give to it. Yeah, so that's how I feel about cameras. Let's turn this off. Let's. Where's my stream at? Where's my stream at? Let's just like full screen me here. Boom! I'm full screened. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, oh, somebody on YouTube is saying hello to me. Hey, you gamer FR. Hey, thank you, man, on YouTube. I just got my YouTube chat working. Why make this game? So, making this game to. Hopefully, I'm not boring you. Oh, you just asked this recently. Good. You're probably still watching. I'm making this game to learn how to program. I've been an animator in the game industry for a long time. I've been over that spiel a billion times. I'm not going to go over it again. So I've been an animator in the game industry, and I'm learning how to program so that I can be a tech artist, because I am technically a tech artist, but you can't really be a true tech artist unless you know how to program. So that's kind of why I'm making the jump there. I know effects too. If you're programming for effects, they're also, something that's important. It's not always important, but it is important sometimes. And the reason why I chose an easy game is because I'm just learning. I'm just starting. A lot of people choose, and it's funny. Like, you say an easy game, but a game like Crossy Road or Flappy Bird or whatever, all those games, those easy games, Candy Crush, they all make many millions of dollars. So like, it's not just about how complex your game is. Like, and it's also not just about money either. But you can make a successful game that's simple. You just have to do it right, which is kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to make millions of dollars, but I am going to release it. I'm going to release it. I'm going to have stuff in it that you can buy, but it's going to be a free game, because it's, that's just how mobile games are. People don't spend money on mobile games usually. If they do, they're like ports to like some bigger game or something. So I'm adamant that mobile games should mostly be free to start, and I'm not going to really lock too much stuff. And you can play my full game. I'm just going to have it so like you can get silly things like a rocket that's like a panda rocket, or like something stupid like, yay, if you want to give me $1, you can have a frog rocket, something dumb. So that's kind of how it is. It's just like, just something stupid to pass the time with. Yeah. So hopefully I answered your question, you gamer. Like, everybody's got to start somewhere. You can't if you start by just making this epic RPG or whatever, like, you're gonna get frustrated and you're gonna turn around and you're gonna stop. You got to start somewhere. And let's see. Oh, late meeting. Jeez. All right, Monica. See you later. Or early. I don't know where you are in the world, so maybe it's an early meeting. Who knows? Cool. Well, thank you for joining the stream, Monica. I'm going to be getting off anyway soon, so I just want to answer some questions. And so Joseph asked, have I ever played Life Force? It sounds familiar. Let's see. Whoops. Life Force. Is it like a shoot 'em up? Oh no, it's not a shoot 'em up. Life Force game. Shoot 'em up. Yeah, well, kind of. It's space exploration. Cool. I've played R-Type. So Super R-Type was my thing, which is basically looks like Life Force is kind of like R-Type. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Life Force. Wait, is Life Force like the precursor to R-Type? Who made R-Type? I don't even know who made R-Type anymore. It's been that long. Oh, I'm not showing my screen, am I? Sorry, guys. I'll show it again. R-Type is such a good game. Cool. So, no, I haven't played Life Force, but it sounds like I've played a lot of games like it. Doodle Jump. Cool. All right. If anybody has any other questions, otherwise I'm gonna sign off. Thank you guys. All right. Let's see anything. Nope. All right. See ya.